further towards the sun. Soon summer was over and the fall came. Fall was a fun time for the tree. All day long a breeze would toss dry leaves onto the little tree's branches. The little tree would shake until the leaves would once fall again into the wind. Oh, Shiza.
Oh, I got it with my foot. Sorry.
Play ended as snows came. Boy, did they.
They came and came and came.
Fell and fell and fell and fell.
Should I go outside and get some and throw it on her?
And fell and got deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until the little tree was completely covered. Seasons came and went. Years went by and the little tree grew into a big tree. Squirrels played in its branches.
Squirrels, where's our squirrels?
Squirrels played in its
squirrels!
branches. Birds built their nests. And baby birds sang their first songs. Pine cones grew and fell from the big tree. Soon around him, new baby trees were stretching their tiny green branches towards the sun. The big tree grew until he was the biggest tree in all the forest. His strong branches wrestled with the fierce winter winds, slowing them down and making them play gently with the baby trees below. Armloads of snow piled high on his boughs until little handfuls rested gently on the small young branches. The branches of the old grandpa tree were no longer needed by the younger trees. What they needed now was room to grow. One at a time, the old grandpa tree dropped his great branches to the ground, making room for the younger trees. The younger trees grew until they were the greatest trees in all the forest. One winter day, the old grandpa tree began to rock and creak in the wind. He called to all the younger trees and he said, "Once I was the greatest tree in all the forest, just as you now are now. My branches were big and strong. They could wrestle the fierce of the winter wind, and hold up under the heaviest snows, and block the hottest sun. You were the baby trees then, and I watched you grow as your branches grew strong and needed more room. Mine dropped to the ground. Now I am needed on the ground to be home for the rabbits and food for flowers, so my children remember the youth. As they need room to grow, leave them a world where their branches can spread as freely and greatly as yours do now." And at that moment, a great wind swept through the forest. Crash! The grandpa tree fell to the ground. Soon, a mother rabbit was building a home under the grandpa tree, and baby rabbits were playing in his trunk. Ants were building their homes, also biting little bits of sawdust and dropping them from their doorstep. The sawdust mixed with the dirt and became food for the flowers. Soon the old tree was surrounded by beautiful colors. More rabbits played on its trunk, and more ants dropped sawdust from the door. The old grandpa tree became just a brown streak on the ground. One day, a bird flew through the sky with a seed in its mouth. A moth flew by and the bird dropped the seed and caught the moth.
Poop grapes, actual poop grapes.
The seed landed right beside the old grandpa tree. Rain came down and soon the little green branches were stretched towards the sun.
Yay! That was wonderful, wonderful. We have been